Hi everyone and welcome back. In this video we will paint some wheels. I chose 3 wheels from my stash. A Soviet Ziltrag wheel, a German Opel Blitz wheel and a T-64 tank wheel. So let's turn them into this. Starting with the Zil wheel. I always prime everything for better paint adhesion. For primer, I used VMS primer. It doesn't need to be tint. It is also self-leveling, so there is no need to worry about losing details. Next comes the base coat for the tire. I used dark sea grey paint from Tamiya. This wheel was used in my Chernobyl diorama, so it needed to look very worn. For that, I used a lighter grey color to create some kind of chipping. The sponge gives a nice random pattern. Of course, this base is light without additional work. For that reason, I choose Panzer Grey paint for Drybrush. This took out all the details. Also, it made tire more realistic. The wheel disc got a base coat of rusty life color paint. After it dried, I applied a pin wash. For this, I used a lighter rusty tone. Next, I sprayed the wheel with worn effect. For disc, I used Tamiya Sky color. It is such desaturated green, typical for old Soviet vehicles. The worn effect helped me get rid of oversprays. Then I started work on chips. I didn't know where to start, so I started on rim. Then moved to disc. For chipping, I used old brush and water. In some places, I use toothpick. In the end, I dusted it with flat varnish, mainly to fix chipping. Next step was pin wash. I used it around all the details and corners. This will help bring out details even more. The excesses I cleaned with brush and white spirit. For clean tire tread from wash I use sponge. Some details became much dark after wash, so I dry brushed them with light grey color. For balls on disc I used lighter rusty color. This helped them pop out more from shadow. And here is the result. Second wheel is from Opel Blitz. This one is less worn. Starting with Drybrush on grey base coat. We need Drybrush from more angles. This helps bring out all edges and details well. If we made mistake, we can rub down paint with wet toothpick. This is possible because Vallejo paints are weak. I didn't have masks at home, so I created my own. For that I used circle cutter. I started the weathering with splash effects around the rim. After it settled, I blended it with a damp brush. Mostly I used a tapping motion. The same product was also used as a pin wash, mainly inside the tire thread. For cleanup, I used a sponge. I didn't want to wait days for it to dry, so I lightly sprayed a flat varnish over it. This fixed the splash effect in place. It also prevented reactivation during the wash. For the wash I used sepia oil paint. It was diluted with white spirit. On the disc I cleaned the excess wash normally, but around the rim I blended it. This created two effects at once: a wash and darker dirt accumulation. Next, I created some streaks. A little wash was placed on the tire, then it was sprayed with a damp brush. The next technique was brush chipping. I used Vallejo German Chem Black Brown. The chips were mostly scratches and small dots. To integrate them, I added rust oil paint. After drying, the rust was blended with a damp brush. This created a thin rusty filter over the chips. Finally, the boards were highlighted. I used a color lighter than the base. For the T-64 wheel, I sprayed green paint over a brown primer. The worn effect was done the same way as on the Zil wheel. After spraying the green color, I created chips with an old brush and water. Some scratches were made with a needle. Ammo splash effects dry air was used next. It was applied like a pin wash. After it dried, the excess was cleaned with a sponge. To fix it in place, I sprayed a light coat of flat varnish. This prevents reactivation during the wash. The wash was applied around the details. After a short time, the excess was cleaned with a damp brush. This creates a double effect. The wash adds shadows and also a second shade of matte. On some reference photos, one bolt is painted red, so I painted one bolt red as well. Finally, I created fresh metal on the contact surfaces with the tracks. First, they were painted with silver, then graphite was added with a pencil. After that, the surface was polished by rubbing it with a finger. And here is the result. Let me know in the comments which wheel you like the most. Thanks for watching and I wish you all the best.